In the heart of Kano lies a story of transformation. Once a dilapidated relic of the past, Government Girls College Dala stood as a neglected structure, classrooms empty without chairs and desks where there are. They are broken and dangerous to use, and dreams of its students in jeopardy. But amidst the ruins, a beacon of hope emerged, driven by the spirit of its alumni and the generosity of visionary philanthropists Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata. After years of neglect that left GGC Dala in a state of despair, with crumbling infrastructure and basic amenities like clean water and functioning toilets, the future seemed bleak for its young learners. But in adversity, seed of change were sown. In 2008, DOGAA, under the leadership of an iconic lady, Honourable Saudatu Sani, confronted the harsh reality of revamping Government Girls College Dala and to return it to its lost glory. Many classrooms were empty, lacking basic amenities like desks, chairs, and even sanitation facilities. Students endured hardship, yet their spirit for learning remained unbroken. But hope arrived in the form of passionate call for support, echoed far and wide through the media by the Dala Old Girls Alumni Association's President, Honourable Saudatu Sani. The turning point came when the President of the Dala Old Girls Alumni Association, Honourable Saudatu Sani, made an impassionate plea through the media, calling on all the good people of Kano rescue GGC Dala from its dire state. The call echoed far and wide, reaching the ears of a renowned business philanthropist, Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata.
sun yi tunani mai kyau da suka fara kafa wannan makaranta wanda Allah ya sa ni ma na zama ɗaya daga cikin wanda na zo nan sanda aka fara kafa wannan makaranta.
His generous donation exceeding 100 million naira kick-started and spearheaded a transformational journey at GGC Dala. This contribution not only revitalized the school infrastructure but also laid the groundwork for repositioning GGC Dala.
Ga chairman BOT nan, Allah Tajuddin shi ma yana saka nasa harsashin ginin.
When we came to Dala in 2018, GGC Dala was an eyesore. I cried because of what I saw. When we went around the school, sewage from at our hostel was draining into our drainage. There was no toilet, there was no water, there was no everything. When I saw that, I said, my first intervention is to look for water on how to change this school to a better learning environment. And behold, by the grace of the Almighty Allah, Alhaji Aminu Dantata had heard in the radio that GGC Dala, which is just a stone throw from his house, children do not have water, they don't have toilets, the classrooms were dilapidated. Before that gentleman came, he had a check of 10 million naira in his hands because he had, I was crying because there was no water, there was no drainage, there was no toilet, there was no everything. He came with a check of 10 million naira and said, Saudatu, I'm here to see you and I plan to give you 10 million naira every year for 5 years. And I cried because I saw it as an opportunity to change the lives of these innocent children. After we left school, we found out that academics alone doesn't work. Most of us that finished school up to university level, most of us does not depend solely on the certificate, on the academics. Most of us had gone one way or the other to do other jobs. For instance, some of us did cakes and sold it. Some did waina, some did chin-chin. So really, it's not the ABCD or the mathematics or the geography or the physics. After you finish, you have your own degree, you have the paper. That paper goes into a file and it stays there. But what earns you money are those skills that you learn outside the classrooms. And I remember one of our awards recipient, Mrs. Wali, she taught us cookery. From there, we know how to do some cakes and biscuits and cookies. And many of us, after leaving school, we did that for some stipends. So those things that we said, we can't just leave this children to academics. Not now. The children should also be able to be exposed to various skills. So at the end of the day, if the academic didn't work, if they could not get a white-collar job, they have their skills at home.
Named in honor of Hajia Rabi Tajuddin Aminu Dantata, the late wife of Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata, for her unwavering support for education, the center stands as a hub for empowering young girls.
Abin da ni nake fatan ba wannan makaranta kaɗai ba, duk makarantun da suke Kano, in Allah ya so, da jama'ar Kano, da 'yan kasuwa, da 'yan siyasar Kano, da malamai, da sarakuna, za mu ci gaba da bunƙasa su yadda za su zama makarantu sosai na addini da na zamanin ilimi da na tarbiyya.
Equipped with modern classrooms and multi-purpose hall, the center integrates vocational training seamlessly with academic education. It aims to bridge the gap between formal education and practical skills, empowering young girls with the tools to thrive in today's world. With a donation of over 100 million naira, Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata set the wheels of transformation in motion. His generosity inspired others to follow suit. Among those who answered the call was Hajia Aisha Muhammad Buhari, the former First Lady of Nigeria. Our donation of over 300 million naira brought a new lease of life to GGC Dala.
So I was then wife of a Minister of Interior. We were having meetings with the SDG. So they said they are doing schools, renovations, and hospital. So I talked to our former First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari. I said maybe if she can help us to talk to the SDG to come to Dala and other schools in Kano State. So she bought the idea, and the SDG, she brought the SDG to Dala, and they make a remarkable impact. They renovated the classrooms, they renovated the hostels, the laboratories, even the landscaping of the school and the staff quarters, our gates, and so many things. If you go back to Dala now, you will appreciate what Mrs. Aisha Buhari did to us, and we thank her very much. And it's all part of the DOGAA initiative.
Today, GGC Dala stands not only as a school, but as a symbol of resilience and hope for the community. It bridges the gap between education and practical skills, empowering its students to seize opportunities and shape their future career and entrepreneurship.
Baba stood up and gave us 100 million himself. Then other people came in and they gave their own, and we had 167 million. So when the first lady's intervention came in, we had money, we didn't know what to do with it. So every meeting, they say, let's wait and see what the first lady can do. Because we didn't want to start doing something and then it is also part of the scope of what they are supposed to cover. So we didn't do anything. We stopped, we didn't touch our money, we kept it in the bank until when they finished everything. Handed over to us. Say they have finished, say okay. We had a meeting. So now that we have fixed the school, we don't have a secretariat as DOGAA. DOGAA does not have a secretariat. And we cannot continue to hang around this office, hang around that. So we need our own secretariat to call our own. But we cannot just have a secretariat. We need a skills acquisition center where the children of that school will come in their spare time, maybe they are prep or they have no class, to come and learn some skills. As I told you, the skill issue is important to us. And that is what made us said we will use this money to build that secretariat. We didn't only just say we went to Baba again, because he was the one that gave us the money. We said, Baba, this is what we intend to do with the money that you donated. So we invited the board of trustees under the able leadership of Alhaji Aminu Dantata and his very active team. Immediately they engaged the consultant. They gave us a beautiful design, and then the story starts and we finish. After doing that, we said, we asked Baba that the only way we can thank him enough is to name that center after his beautiful wife. Because every time we go to the house, she's the one that receives us and make it easy for us to see him and to tell him what we want. So we named that center Rabi Tajuddin Aminu Dantata.
Beyond vocational training, the Skill Acquisition Center also serves as DOGAA's Secretariat, where alumni gather to plan projects and programs aimed at sustaining and improving the quality of education at GGC Dala.
Ba shakka samun cewa na yi wannan makaranta abin alfahari ne mutuƙa, ba ma ni kaɗai ba, har 'ya'ya wasu da jikoki sun yi wannan makarantar, saboda kasancewa cewa wannan makarantar yadda aka tarbiyyar da mu ma muka so 'ya'yanmu da jikoki su ma a tarbiyyar da su hakan nan. Kuma abin da zan ce a ci gaba da aka samu don mun samu babanmu Aminu Dantata wanda ya tallafa mana, amma wannan karan a shugabancin ita hajiya Saudatu Honourable President ɗinmu, to ta yi ƙoƙari mutuƙa. Kuma abin da baba yake so da can ma ba wai bai so a yi ya taimaka ba, amma yadda za a yi amfani da kuɗin a hanyar da yake so a yi abu da makarantar za ta mora. Wannan kuma wurin da aka gina na kamar koyar da sana'o'i, to ba shakka ko da yarinya ta yi makarantar Dala ko ba ta samu ci gaba a wasu wuraren ko ta ce za ta je university ko wani abu ba, kowannen secondary school kaɗai da ta samu zai taimaka mata abin da ta koya a nan za ta zama wacce za ta iya riƙe kanta ko a gidan mijinta. Shi yasa aka yi tunani, baba kuma ya goyi baya irin wannan abubuwan dogara da kai shi ya kamata a yi, kuma shi ne yasa kuma president mu Honourable Saude ta yi ƙoƙari ta tsaya ta jajirce aka yi wannan kataɓaran wuri wanda muna matuƙar alfahari da shi, kuma muna godiya ga Allah da aka samu wannan wuri.
The Dala Old Girls Alumni Association, through the leadership of Honourable Saudatu Sani, has seen remarkable transformation in the landscape of education for women in Kano and beyond. Over the years, this association has become a key player in not only preserving the rich history of the school, but also shaping its future through various impactful initiatives.
We were able to renovate 44 classrooms with 10 million naira, using direct labor. We used our own children. We didn't bring in contractors. Not only that, Baba also gave money to one young man, also our son, who dug 40 VIP latrines. We can't just leave this children to academics. Not now. The children should also be able to be exposed to various skills. So at the end of the day, if the academic didn't work, if they could not get a white collar job, they have their skills at home. And even this government, that's what they are prophesizing. They are calling on people to learn more skills. So you become an employer, not an employee. DGC Dala, as at now, you have normal academics, you have skills acquisition, and you have religious knowledge.
Beyond academics, these students are gaining practical skills that promise financial independence and self-reliance.
This entrepreneurship means a lot to me. Not only me, I know my people, it also means a lot to them. Because through this entrepreneurship, we will be able to defend on ourselves and be self-reliant. So I am sure after graduation, this will benefit us. We can even open a shop, train our younger sister so that even them, they can defend on themselves. So we can really express what this means to us. Thank you, DOGAA. May God reward you and bless you with the shower of paradise. Thank you, thank you.
I'm so happy that I cannot express my feelings about the Acquisition Center, led by the President, Honourable Alhaji Saudatu Sani. And I'm so happy. Thank you, DOGAA. May Allah grant you Jannah. May Allah grant you everything you want.
Through his generosity, Alhaji Aminu Alhassan Dantata has become a cornerstone of progress, fostering hope and resilience in the students of GGC Dala. From humble beginning, the Dala All Girls Alumni Association has grown into a formidable force. What started as a small group of passionate former students has blossomed into a thriving union with a membership that spans generations. The association's influence reaches far beyond nostalgia. It has become a driving force for the development of Government Girls College Dala and will continue to be a force for change, bridging the past with the future.
Initiators, give back your chair. You know, I told you that when we came in, there was no chair in the classrooms. And what we did was we calculated how much a chair would cost. And at that time, we got a good chair, a good solid chair for 15,000 naira. And we said, okay, we initiated that. Give back your chair from your class. You know you have sat on a chair, which at that time government provided. Now government is so much overwhelmed. The work is too much. The people are many. The resources is small. So what we did, we had a chair that has 3-seater. So 3 people will donate 45,000. And before the end of 2022, we have done 30 classes with those chairs. Bring back your chair. If you go to the assembly hall now in Dala, you will see National DOGAA. That was the time we initiated, and people gave money and we produced chairs. So we were very proud of that. And then we also go a step further and say, bring back your daughter. And that's when we had a workshop where our students, our members, daughters that went to Europe, studied medicine, came back, and then we now taught children how to do menstrual hygiene. So really, we are proud of the Give Back initiative. And that's why our new logo, which we are going to launch on Saturday, it has United in Sisterhood, giving back with gratitude. We are giving back with gratitude because we thank Almighty Allah for making us students of GGC Dala. We are proud of it and will continue to serve Dala as long as we live.
At the helm of this remarkable journey of the Dala Old Girls Alumni Association is the Chairman, Board of Trustees and General Overseer of DOGAA Alumni, Alhaji Aminu Dantata, a visionary leader whose unwavering commitment has propelled the association to unprecedented heights.
Muna so ne wannan makaranta ta zama ikon kamar inda ake kallo a ga cewar to ya kamata duk makarantun Kano su zama kamar GGC Dala. Tunda GGC Dala ta daɗe tana zama ita ce ta farko, ita ce uwa, ita ke ake zuwa a kalla, a duba a gani yaya take, sannan a je a fafa. To muna fatan duka iyaye na sauran makarantu za su koyi da irin wannan abu da Dala take yi, su ma su bunƙasa.
Under his chairmanship, DOGAA Alumni Association has achieved remarkable success, culminating the establishment of the state-of-art Skills Acquisition Center at GGC Dala, a dream that has become a reality.
We appreciate the Honourable Saudatu Sani very much. She's a good leader, a good sister, an elder sister to us, and she's always talking to us, telling us, like, if you have something that you will contribute to the school, please be free, because we all started there, and during our time we have good teachers, and the education was better then. So that is what she was trying to bring back, what we benefit.
One of the DOGAA's key priorities has always been enhancing the quality of education at Government Girls College Dala, from refurbishing classrooms and dormitories to establishing Skills Acquisition Center. Dala All Girls have worked tirelessly to improve the academic experience for students.
Dole ne in ka kai da makaranta kana so ka ga wannan alfanu makaranta ta yi masa. Saboda haka wannan sun koyi abubuwa da za su fita da shi, kuma ko da koma suka yi gidaje su ko suka yi aure zai musu amfani. Ba a shakka ya yi musu amfani, kuma muna daɗa fata ma nan gaba amfanin zai fi haka yawa ma. Abin da kwarai da gaske ba a ma kwata misalinsa, amfanin da ya musu da kuma abin nan ci gaba da za ta kawo musu. Tun da dai yaro kowa da kwakwalwarsa, kamar su kasashen waje ai ba a kan abin digiri kaɗai ake tsayawa a yi karatu ba. Kowa abin da ya fi iyawa, abin da aka fi iyawa ake sa yaro a kai ya kware, har su zo su ma su dinga production ɗin da zai taimaka a ƙasarsu. Saboda haka mu kuma yanzu a Dala mun ɗauko irin haka.
Looking to the future, the Dala Old Girls Alumni Association is focused on expanding its impact. Upcoming projects include more infrastructural programs, new vocational training opportunities, and initiatives to further connect alumni with current students.
The great intervention of Alhaji Aminu Dantata, our father, who has done a lot for the school, who has transformed or give tremendous contribution that transformed GGC Dala into a mini university, because now the school has all the facilities that is needed for a modern college. Well, as we all know that entrepreneurship now in our schools or in our society is very vital. for self-reliance, so that the student may not finish their secondary school or university and come out waiting for the government to give them job. So it's one of the greatest projects that ever happens to DGC Dala. It has revitalized our learning environment. It will definitely promote hands-on learning and provide skills for our students so that they can be self-reliant in the future.
We have to hold this together. Together we will deliver. Together we will deliver. Together we will deliver. We thank you, DOGAA, for giving us this opportunity. And by the grace of Almighty Allah, we will do what is right. If we move away from the truth, please tell us. Thank you very much.
Today, the story of GGC Dala is a testament to the power of community, philanthropy, and unwavering dedication. Through the establishment of Hajia Rabi Tajuddin Aminu Dantata Skills Acquisition Center, hope has been revived, future has been secured, and the legacy of transformation continues to inspire generations to come. And as the journey continues, one thing remains certain: the legacy of Dala Old Girls will always shine brightly.
Thank you.